Good morning, guys. I'm also preparing for the class, and I'm happy to see you. Good morning. I'll give you several minutes to gather everything else what you need. Don't forget to take some paper and the pen today. Yeah, we will do something small but very special, yeah, to prepare for the class. So take your time preparing everything. Don't forget about the water, of course the mat you're sitting on. One or better two pillows. Today I have one small one and one big, so you can grab what you have. And yourself and the chair. Yeah, because we do some exercises also with the help of the chair, so we really need help. And it's good if you have a chair. If not, we can always do that. Yeah. So 7 minutes and we start. I hope you are doing well. And today is Sunday. A free day. Hope I have a free day, so I can really enjoy my time. And this class I'm also doing for myself to start my morning, and I find it a very good idea and also composition for the day. Right? So I'll take my water and we will start. It's already 2 minutes. Let's start. So I would like to suggest that today we are starting with a small but very important thing. As I said before, I would like to ask you to set an intention for the class, because of course when we are training, we are working with the body, but we can at the same time work on something that is important for us, which is connected to the mind. So this is a body-mind connection. And just take a small moment, maybe close your eyes, and think about like one thing which means really much to you, which you would like to improve in your life. So I will give you my example, and I would like to work on connecting to my inner self, because my brain is very active, and I do know that a lot I'm switching to my brain during the day, and I would like to dedicate this session to my inner part of myself, which always knows the answers which I need, which always guides me in the right way. So I would like to set an intention to myself for today that, like, when I'm moving, I try to connect to myself inside, to feel her guidance, to feel her love, because actually when I don't feel love inside of myself, I try to search it everywhere around, and that's not like the right variant, you will never find it. Yeah? So for me, this session is about the connection to my inner self, and I would like to ask you so that you just close your eyes and take like 20 seconds maybe to think about that. And why I asked you to have a paper and a pen today is just because really, when you practice, you forget about everything, so it's a very good idea to write it down. And I would ask you to start with the words when I move or when I practice, like you can choose the word which fits better, and then write your intention. So for me, when I move, I feel my inner self and I reconnect with myself. So for me, that will be an intention. So you write it down and you take your time so I'll be in silence. So close your eyes, make this intention, write it down, and start. Yeah? So around 20 seconds. think we can start. Yeah. So I would like you to read your intention once again. And you can also already place a pillow under your seat bones. Yeah, so it looks like this. You sit on top of the pillow so that it's more comfortable for you to build one line for your seat bones, your coccyx, and your head. Yeah, because we need to be straight in bed. And just read the intention, either silently or of course you can pronounce all the words loud out on, and try to pull them, try to connect them. So, when I move my body, I go inside of myself and I connect with my inner self, with love and appreciation. Close your eyes. Try to feel these words and also to deepen them down in yourself. Make an inhale and pull your whole weight up to the ceiling. Shoulders stay deep, neck is long and relaxed, and you just pull your head towards the ceiling. With an exhale, try to deepen down your seat bones and ground them. Inhale, pull again your head up towards the ceiling, and exhale. Shoulders down. 2 more. Inhale, head to the ceiling. Also try to brighten your ribs so you make them wide. And with an exhale, you relax your shoulders, you feel your seat bones, you ground down, and you close your lips. Once again. And inhale, and exhale. Good. With an inhale, raise your palms up, so I pull my whole weight with my shoulders up to the ceiling. And with an exhale, I pull my vertebra backwards and my arms to the front side together with the head. In through the nose, open the chest, out through the mouth. And again, in and out, and in. And out, lean inside, deep head, and try to pull the weight backwards with your vertebra, yeah? Every time when you make a rounded back. Exhale, and inhale, smooth, out through the mouth, shoulders also pull forward, and then back. One last time, you pull your arms to the front and your back to the back side. Just stay here, 4, 3, don't forget to breathe, 2, 1, and then open your arms, make an inhale, with an exhale, hug yourself, and drop your head down to the chest. Just feel your palms on your torso, on your scapulars, on your ribs. Try to feel this connection in between your palms and your body. Inhale, and exhale, let the words flow in. Inhale, and exhale. With an inhale, again open your arms, pull your chest to the front side, then back and the middle with your arms, and then rebound to the right. So place one palm on the ground, and then to the right side. Relax your neck, pull your head down. With an inhale, again back in the middle, and very softly to the left side. Good. Just stay here for 2, 1, and then go back in the middle. Good. Then we bend forward, place your palms on the front side. Please don't cross your legs. Really completely together. Place one leg and a bit on the front, another leg a little bit closer to the pelvis, so that you can bring your knees as down as possible, and then back. Relax the neck, pull the head down. If it breaks, you can also place your forehead on top of the arms. If it doesn't break, just stay like this. Relax everything. Breathe deep. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. One more exhale, and then pull the rounded back, vertebra to vertebra up. Again in sitting position. Inhale. One time, round it back, and then change the leg. Good. Other leg at the front side. Raise your palms up. Exhale, palms on the ground, bend forward. Good. You can do either in this position or you just stay like this, as it's better for you, as it feels more comfortable. Inhale, exhale, 3 more, in, out, 2, 1 last time. Exhale, drop the head more down, and then pull around it back, go up, vertebra. This time, place your palms on top of your knees. One time, open your chest. With an exhale, drop your head down, and also may open inside. The whole weight, pull to the back side with your vertebra. Just stay here. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Come back in the middle, make an inhale, and then we make the rounds, yeah? I pull my chest to the front, then to the left side, then I make the rounded back, and then move to the left. So to the front, to the right, to the back, and to the left. Inhale, half of the round, and exhale, half of the round. Here we make an in, opening the chest, and here out, putting the navel inside. So this is in, and this is out, and in, and out, and through. Move softly, it should be pleasant for you and for your spine. And one last time. Stay at the back side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back in the middle and we change the side. So we move to the left, to the back, to the right, and then to the front. And again, left, back, right, and front. 4 more. This is exhale, and this is inhale, and 3, and to the front, and 2, and 1 last time. This time we stay at the front side, open your chest, pull your shoulders back, raise and knees to the ground. I'm a little bit slightly bended to the lower back, but we try not to relax my belly muscles, not to bend too much. And 2, and 1. Very nice. Then again in the middle with the whole weight, take your feet and place them at the front side. I will come so that you can see what's happening. Remove your pillow, we don't need it at the moment. And then we place the feet a little bit further at the front side from the mat, so that you have a lot of space here in between. Good. So raise your arms up, then place them here on the both sides of your thighs. Bend the elbows and pull elbows a little bit up. Not too much, just a little bit up. Shoulders stay deep. Make an inhale, open the chest. I try to pull my ribs sideways and shoulders to the left side. And with an exhale, I make the rounded back, and from the sit bones, I move to my coccyx, down to my sacrum, and I try to deepen myself down till the lower back. Here, make an inhale, and with an exhale, I move forward. So first my shoulders and my head, then I sit again on the sit bones, and then I open the chest. Here make an inhale with an exhale, navel to the sides, coccyx and the length for it to the heels. Land the sacrum and move down. Good. When you reach the floor with your lower back straight, here make an inhale. And with an exhale again, move forward. Navel stays always deep. We reach our sit bones, open the chest. I pull my weight with my hand up to the ceiling, but my shoulders stay deep. Exhale, move down. Move to your sacrum, make a rounded back. Good. Here, stay, reach the ground with the lower back, not with your scapulas. And then lift up. Inhale in sitting position, open the chest one last time. And with an exhale, navel sides, slightly rounded back. Coccyx to the front side, lay on the sacrum, then vertebra to vertebra on the lower back. Good. And just stay here. The legs are slightly bended. Good. Raise arms up, and then from here, very slowly place your scapulas on the ground, also vertebra to vertebra, your head. And you just stay like this in the deep position. I will just move you a little bit forward so that you can see. Good. Try to breathe. So bend your arms and place your palms on the both sides of your ribs. Make an inhale and push your palms sideways with your ribs. Yeah? So try to open the ribs sideways, laterally. Yeah? not up and down, but sideways. So make an inhale, put your palms sideways. And with an exhale, you can close your ribs first with your palms. So first we push the ribs, and then we push the palms, yeah? So make an inhale, open your ribs sideways. Try to make a lot of space in between each rib. And with an exhale, I push my ribs in the middle, close them with the palms, but very gently. Inhale, opening the ribs. Exhale, closing the ribs. Continue in the same position with the palms. I will just sit so that you can see how my ribs are moving. So you can take a look on my chest and my ribs. So this is inhale. I open my ribs, and then I close them with the palms. And again, I push the ribs sideways. I am not relaxing the belly. Out. Good. And in. And out. One last time in lane. Inhale. And exhale. Close your ribs. And now make an inhale. Again, open them sideways, but raise your arms up at the same movement. And with an exhale, I will pull my arms with the shoulders and with the head again to the front and lift my scapulas up, and I try still to have open ribs so that my belly stays flat, so that we don't have here like a house with the muscles, yeah? But we pull them with the ribs sideways, then we have the flat belly. And I pull also my ribs to my asses, yeah, to my bones, yeah, to my hips, and say, yeah, and easy language. So here I will separate my chest and my head with the palms and just cross them into face each other. And then from here we move up and down just with the scapulas. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale a little bit up, then again down. What's important, I'm not pushing my head really very much to the front, but I try also to push my arms with the head backwards, yeah? So when I lift my chest up, my head stays like more or less in one line with the vertebrae, yeah? It's not like this with the head, yeah, but my head stays here. You can really press your head towards your palms. Good. And exhale. Just the scapulas up and down. Scapulas up from the ground, then face them down. Exhale up and down. Two more. Up. Down one last time. Up and stay here, stay here. Straighten right arm. Then straighten left arm, just stay scapula side the line, right? Good, stand up on the ground, 3, 2, and 1, and then palms are together here in the middle. For you it's too much, you can make a small pause, yeah? If that's okay, just stay here, close your palms and make a diagonal position here, yeah? So from here, you move to the right side, you're lifting the scapulas a little bit more up. Try not to really crunch or move like this laterally. Just lift yourself a little bit up and in a small diagonal through the arms here. Then again in the middle, you can either bend your elbows or you can stay like this. If that is too much, you can always make the pose here on the ground. And then again, lifting up, moving in diagonal, lifting in the middle, and then on the ground. Or you can always stay here with the scapulas and try also to push your head backwards so that your neck is in one line with your spine. Exhale to the left side, inhale in the middle. Exhale to the right side, inhale in the middle. Yeah, so this is. One more. Now the easiest feeling. Here. Then down, then to the right, then down, 2 more, to the left, and down, one last time to the right, down, raise your palms up, make them apart, bend them, and go again down. Good, just stay here on the ground. Now, put your legs together, so the knees are really together with the feet. This looks like this, yeah? But we try to hold them on the ground. Good. Make an inhale, open your ribs sideways. And with an exhale, close them in the middle together. One last time. Inhale, wide ribs. And exhale, in the middle together. Good. Make an inhale, raise your chest again up. straighten right arm, then left arm, and then from here, lift just right leg up to tabletop position. 90 degrees here at the front side, 90 degrees at the back side, and then lift another leg up. Stay together with the knees. And then from here, you make an inhale, you raise arms up, and with an exhale, you press them down. Right? So this is inhale, this is exhale. If you feel that it needs too much, you can always just stay in lane. Yeah? You will feel a little bit less, but then I will ask you to push your legs a little bit more to the ground. Yeah? So that it's like a little bit more, not 90, but like 100 or 110 degrees. Yeah? So that you still feel your abs. Yeah? So this is inhale. And this is exhale, either like this with the legs, or if you have your chest up, then you can make 90 mounted. Okay? Good. Hands in, hands out. I will go on the ground as I have the headaches the last week. That's why for my neck as well, it still has some support. Yeah? And we shall move always loving our body and listening to our body. If it's too much for our body today and we don't want to push for it, then don't do it. Yeah? Good. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try still to hold the belly flat with open ribs and ribs are moving sideways with an inhale and with an exhale. Belly muscles will do not relax. Let's do 4 more. 4. 3. Good. 2, 1 last time. Then pull palms to the ground, press them really to the ground, and move a little bit back with the knees. Not too much, yeah? So 90 degrees. Either you stay in this position, or if you would like to have it harder, you can straighten your legs. Yeah? I will do the bands of legs. Yeah? So place your palms sideways on the ground, palms to the ceiling. This is a T position, yeah? Like a cross. Make an inhale and pull your knees to one side as deep as you can without losing your belly muscles activation. And then with an exhale, I pull the pelvis to the ground. I really press both sides of my hips to the ground, and I start from the middle to the other side. Yeah. So inhale, I move to the left side. Palms together with the scapula will be staying on the ground, so you don't go up. Yeah. And then again in the middle. Inhale to the right side with the legs, belly muscles, keep it sides, and try not to bend to the lower back. With an exhale, move back, good. And then to the left side. Nice. Exhale again in the middle. Inhale, moving to the right. Good. The legs are always together. Try not to move your legs like this. Yeah, they're always staying together. Yeah. Your goal is to lift your hip when you twist. But I'm not bending, yeah? I keep my ribs inside and I control my belly muscles when moving. Good. In the middle, we should feel the circle on the ground, yeah? 4 more. 1 time to the right. Then again in the middle. Inhale to the left. Then again in the middle. 2 more. Scapulas always standing. Yeah? So we try to glue them to the ground. Ooh. And then we'll learn the second 1 last time, moving to the right. This is inhale. This is exhale. And then from here, straighten your legs. If it's not possible for you to straighten them, of course, you can keep them backwards, and you can also support with your arms, and they're going deep. Yeah, so if you cannot really keep the band position, but you can try to straighten down and make flex position. Then again points, and again flex. Exhale, flex. Inhale, points. Exhale, flex. Inhale, points. Ribs are staying closed. Belly muscles are active. We do not relax our belly. I'm laying on my circle. I'm not imprinting. I'm not pressing my lower back into the ground. I still have like several centimeters in between, but I'm not bending. Yeah. My ribs are close to my hips, and my belly is flat. Yeah. Good. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. 2 more. Good. 1 last time. We stay with the flexed feet. We try to pull heels more to the ceiling and toes deeper to the ground. Just keep it. Good. One last time. make points. So we plan to flex the feet and then bend right leg. The right leg goes as deep as possible, yeah, to the front side. This is not 90 degree. I will bend it a little bit more further with the heel, yeah. And then I grab the leg here at the back side under the knee joint. You can either place your fingers or just do it like this, yeah, as you wish. Yeah, so from here, I push another straightened leg down, try to lengthen it when lowering, yeah? And then I leave the flex feet and we move up. So here, plantar flex, moving down, then flex feet and moving up. Yeah? Try not to move. We're always laying on the second. Belly muscles are always supporting our lower back. So if our belly muscles are active, we wouldn't move on the ground. Yeah? So I wouldn't like really here bend on the lower back and here go backwards. No, I'm always still on the second. Yeah, and I'm trying to put the whole weight on the second and of the scapulars. Yeah, so you can also think about these 3 points to be stable. Don't forget to breathe sideways with the leaves as well as we did before. 2 more. 1 time down, 1 time up, and this time press this leg to the ground if it works. Grab another leg on top of the knee joint and make some bounce and pulling towards your chest. You can do it every time I exhale, or you can breathe in the way it feels comfortable, a little bit slowly. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Just keep it. If you are flexible and you would like also to stretch a little bit more, you can grab your feet, make also the flexed feet, and make the extension, and then bend the leg again. Yeah, so this is exhale, this is inhale. If you are not flexible, just hold this position and try to pull the knee joint towards your chest as deep as you can. Still keeping another leg either on the ground, and if not working like this, of course you can keep it banded, but our aim is to pull this leg deeper to the ground. Yeah, so there are very many variants how you can work. 1 time up, 1 time down. 2 more. 1 last time. Then either stay here or straighten the leg, just keep it for 4. Exhale, 3, exhale, 2. 1 last time. Make an exhale, it's a little bit deeper but very gently. Then bend it again, and then from here I will pull myself with this leg up. So I pull the shoulders up, then I again lay on the ground, and again up. Exhale, navel on side, I'm lifting my scapulars up, and then vertebra to vertebra again, laying on the ground. Exhale up, and a little bit quicker. Up, and down, and up, and down. 4 more, and 4, and 3. Don't forget, we are not pulling our head too much for it, yeah? 1 last time. Hold up, hold, 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 hold. Very slightly bounce. Another leg, we meet in the middle, and we change the leg. So from here, first vertebra down on the ground, and then I raise this leg up. Yeah, I grab this leg either on top or here underneath. For me, it's more comfortable to grab underneath. I pull this knee a little bit more towards the chest, and then I move to the ground, and then exhale and make the flex feet, and then lift up. My curtain is too close, I have to move. Okay, so let's start. Inhale, moving down. Exhale, moving up. And inhale, and exhale, and in, pointed feet, and exhale, flex feet. Good. Very nice. So here plantar flexion, and here dorsiflexion. Good. And in, and out. Don't forget, we're laying on the sacrum. Yeah, and we're not pressing the lower back to the ground. We're keeping our sacrum in the middle. The scapulars also, so we really distribute the weights in between the scapulars and the sacrum, I would say, yeah, so that we don't move really down, yeah, to the side of the sacrum, especially when you're moving down with the leg, yeah, so press both scapulars also to the ground, Neck is relaxed and long. Shoulders are deep. Yeah. Don't forget to breathe. Let's do 2 more. One last time. Very nice. Keeping this leg down. Place it on the ground. If it breaks in the straightened position. If it doesn't break, of course, as I said before, you can downward, but our aim is really to move down, so you can do just bouncing movements to press this leg down to the ground. So, straighten if it breaks. And then from here, yeah, make an inhale and form another banded leg towards the chest. Exhale to the chest with the knee joint, inhale again. And again, exhale to the chest and the back forward. Try not to move your lower back, so I'm not moving myself out with the powers. Yeah? I try always to lay on the circle, and my lower back stays also in the neutral position. You can move a little bit, but please not too much. Yeah? Good. Either place your palms on top of the knee joint, or you can also do just like this, as it works better for you. Good. One last time. Try to keep the knee as close to the ground with your chest as possible. Either stand both here, or for the flexible people, of course, you can make that position. One thing straighten the leg, one thing bend the leg. So, yeah, where you can reach your ankle, then you place the arms on your ankle. If it doesn't break, you can, of course, use your heart area. Make an exhale when straightening and pulling up. Inhale when moving down. Exhale and inhale. Let's do 2 more. Every time exhale when extending. One last time. And then either stay here as close as you can to the chest with the knee joints over the straightened leg. For 4, 3, release, breathe, 2, and 1. Move a little bit deeper if it breaks. Then bend this leg. Place your palms on top. Make an inhale, and with an exhale, I pull this leg up and I help myself with the leg to raise up. Only the scapulas, please. Yeah? Don't place the scapulas in the ground. Exhale, moving up, navel to inside to the ground. And inhale again and belay. And a little bit quicker. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale, out, and exhale. Inhale. 4 more. Try to press the knee a little bit with the palms down, yeah, but the knee stays in the middle, so it's just the tone which helps us to raise up. Good. One last time, go up and stay, bend to level leg, press slightly, then move it in the middle, and the legs are together. Good. Very nice. Make an exhale, pull the knees towards your chest and chest towards your knees. Place without your head. Your head stays in one line with the other. And then from here, 2 variants. Either we pull the banded legs a little bit more down to the ground as deep as we can, just staying on the circle without bending in the lower back. At the same time, we try to straighten the arms and move backwards, or if it breaks, we straighten them completely. So here, exhale, here, inhale. And 4, 8, 3, last 2, nice, and one last time, keep, 4, 3, 2, 1, raise your legs, very slowly, vertebra to vertebra, again, and lay. And then we place right leg on the ground, left leg on the ground, knees out together. Place again your palms on the ground so that the palm is going up to the ceiling. Make an inhale and just relaxing. I pull my legs to the right side. And then to the left side. Now without the activation, just to relax. One more time to the right. To the left. And stay at the right side. Good. Place the palm here on top. And vertebra to vertebra up again in the sitting position. Make an inhale, 1 sip of water, and then for it. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Today we have not a quick time for it, so we can be really attentive to how we move to our body as well, right? And come back for 1 second for your intention. Yeah, so that you can always try when working with the body, think about your intention which you put at the beginning of the session. This is always helpful. So of course when I talk I don't have any time to think a lot, but for you it's possible so that you can really ground your words, your intention into your movement and also into your body. Yeah? So take a moment to read it once again. When I move my body, I go inside of myself and I connect with myself with love and appreciation. That's mine. You can have another. Right? Good. So we already have the palms on the ground to the front side. I will turn so that you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, this looks like this. I will do all four positions. In all four positions we have 90 degrees here, in between the arm and the belly, in between the belly and the thigh, and in between the thigh and the calf. Yeah? So 3 times 90 position. I will place my palms under my shoulders and maybe under the hip joints. Make here an inhale and try with an exhale to pull navel inside and also to pull the same as it was in the lame position. Yeah? So in lame, I have my sacrum on the ground together with my scapulars. It was like really like one line. Yeah? And my sit bones spread like also in the neutral position a little bit, yeah? When I have the legs up, they are opening a little bit sideways, yeah? So it happens like that naturally, yeah? That's why it feels like this, you know? When I do the all four position, I try to imagine that I have the ceiling on my back, like I did have the ground, yeah, in lane. And the ceiling, I support with my scapulars and with my sacrum. So don't try to pull it a little bit more to the forms, because then of course you feel a little bit more belly, but that's not usual. Don't try to bend and to relax everything. Yeah, make an exhale, pull your navel inside, and then you can try to imagine that you have support here from the sacrum and the scapulars. Yeah? For the scapulars, we also don't have to relax until like really going our palms will push us up all the time. Push the ground with the palms, like push it up, and then spread your scapulars sideways. So in this pose, make an inhale with an exhale, as I said, pulling on one side, make one line through the pops, extend your head, support the ceiling with your sacrum and your scapulars, spread your scapulars and your shoulders sideways. Make again one more time. Inhale and with an exhale straighten the right leg. Pulling the weights a little bit more backwards to the side of your head. Yeah? So make bouncing. I'm just pulling the heel backwards. Yeah? And also try to always to make one line with both hip joints. Yeah? So that I'm not opening the side, but I stay in the middle. Nothing changes if I bend the leg or if I straighten it. Yeah? Exhale. Exhale. Push the ground from the palms so that your shoulders are high. If you have also, move and I speak, if you have the hip extension in your elbows, always keep them a little bit bended. So I do have to bend them so that I'm not developing my hip extension further. And 4, and 3, and see. One last time, the weight stays on the back side with the heel, and then from here, I will lift the forward leg and I will try to pull towards my chest. Then I place it again down on the ground, and then from here, I will bend just a little bit. My aim not to bend in the lower back, but just to open the chest. So the movement looks like this. I pull my shoulders a little bit more backwards, I open the clavicles like a flower to the front side, and then again, like I push the ground from the palms, so my shoulders are in the middle, and then again I lift and the leg up. So this is exhale, and then I place it on the ground, and this is inhale. So exhale, neutral pelvis, neutral spine, lifting the leg up, and then placing it again in the middle, and then opening the clavicles, pushing the shoulders backwards. Exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale. One more, exhale. Don't forget to push the other leg to the heel backwards. It helps really a lot. Exhale, and inhale. 3 more. Every time with an exhale. Yeah, press the forehead from your palms up. And inhale. One last time, lift the leg up, just hold it, and then make bouncing, yeah? Knee joint to the chest. Exhale, exhale. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place this knee under the hip joint, bend another knee, and then make a very big step backwards with the both knees. Very big step also to the front side with your palms. Make an inhale, and with an exhale, just relax and drop down. If it breaks, place your chest on the ground together with your chin. If it doesn't break, of course, you can stay just like this, but in this case, please pull your hands towards the ground and relax again. So our aim is to bend like this. Good. Let's breathe here a little bit. Make an inhale through your nose. And with an exhale, I'm not only relaxing, but I also physically a little bit pressing my ribs to the ground. Yes, so I try like really to bounce a little bit more. Yeah? Inhale, relax, and I'm going a little bit up with the ribs. Exhale, pulling the ribs towards the ground. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 2 more. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One last time. Exhale. Good. And then with an inhale, move up. And then one step towards the knees with the top and the knees again in the middle. And of course we start over with another leg. We will straighten it. But first I would like to breathe. So if you are also thirsty, make a sip of water. Yeah. Good. Good. We start over to the side. I wouldn't turn so that you can see also first of all, maybe like this. So that you would see that when I straighten my leg, I do not like move my hips, and that it's one line through both hip joints every time. So once again, palms under the shoulders, knees under your hips, yeah, shoulders width and also hip width. Make an inhale, open the chest and pull shoulders backwards, and with an exhale, pull navel inside and move the neutral spine and neutral pelvis. As I told you before, we're not pulling pelvis too much to the front or too much high up, so it's like always the middle. Yeah? So make an inhale, open your ribs, and with an exhale, close your ribs and pull your ribs a little bit inside until it's your hips and also navel hip as big as you can. So make an inhale, and with an exhale, straighten this time left leg, keep it straight and make bouncing, bouncing. Try to keep both hip joints in one line, don't open them, don't move to the right or the left. As I told you before, when I straighten this leg, nothing happens with my pelvis, yeah? So it was like before, when I had both legs on the ground in the dynamic position. And 8, and 7, we are now pulling just the heel backwards as if we would like to reach the wall. We would have the wall on the back side, yeah? And 4, 3, 2, 1, just keep it, make an inhale, and with an exhale, bend the front leg and pull it forward towards the chest, then place it again here under the hip joint, and open the shoulders, opening the clavicle, also forward. Exhale, neutral spine, I pull the leg up, and then with an inhale, I open my chest. Exhale, navel inside, and then pull the leg up, and inhale, to the front with the clavicles. Exhale, and inhale. Good. Also try not to pull your head too much backwards when you're opening the chest. So look like this, please, it's not good for the neck, yeah? So exhale. Good. And inhale. Nice. And exhale. And inhale. 2 more. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Good. One last time. And exhale. And inhale. And now lift the leg up, make bouncing. Exhale, exhale. Don't bend the other leg, please. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place this leg under the hip joints, another leg up. And also, as we did before, one very big step backwards with the knees, one very big step forward with the palms, make an inhale, and with an exhale, just down and down. Breathe here in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 more, in, and out. 2 more, out. 1 last time, out. With an inhale, shoulders up with the chest, and then make a very big step towards yourself with the palms. Good. 1 sip of water, and we need a pillow. And also, if you have the floor, which can be slippery, it's perfect. Of course, if you have the carpet on the table, work this way, I will show you what we are doing, so you have 2 variants. If your knees are too sensitive, you can use the pillow and just place it underneath. If it works without, I will do without today. You can do without. If you have a ball, it's perfect. You can do it both ways. But if you don't have any, so just use the pillow on the ground, or I will show one variant. Yeah? So, we place the knees on the ground. I will show first without the ball and with the ball later. Yeah, so we stay kneeling, yeah, in the one position, so on the knees. And also place the knees under the hip joints as before. Raise your arms up, interlace the fingers, open the chest, and then place them at the back side of your hand. Yeah? So it looks like this. Elbows are staying a little bit in a small diagonal on the front side, so just don't try really to open them backwards. So they're staying in a small diagonal, and of course we have the neutral pelvis, neutral spine, and deep ribs. Yeah? So I'm really closing my ribs. I will do this so that you can see my spine and the ribs. I pull ribs down to the ground, yeah, and my hips are staying also in the neutral, so I'm not bending in the lower back. First, I make one line, yeah, just slightly bending in the lower back, which is natural. I separate my neck with pulling my head towards my palms backwards. Make here an inhale, and then start bending forward with the shoulders at the same time, pulling weight, distributing the weight in between the shoulders and the pelvis. Yeah? So pelvis moves to the back side, and shoulders with the torso with the head to the front. Make an inhale and release in the middle. With an exhale, we bounce again forward, at the same time pulling weight backwards to the coccyx. And inhale and exhale. If you feel that it's for your neck is too much, you can always place your palms just sideways when you have no load on the neck. Because to have this load on the neck, you have really to understand how to separate it with the pushing your head backwards. Yeah? Good. And again, low down. One last time. Make an inhale with an exhale, bend forward. Please stay here and just make bouncing. Pull the pelvis to the back side and at the same time deepening the torso with the shoulders down. And we're not bending in the lower back. Yeah? Good. 4 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just keep it for 4, 4, 3, 2. Stay here. Just place the palms on top of your pillow or on top of the ball if you have the Pilates ball. And then we will move forward, yeah? So we will move forward from this position with the arms slippery on the ground. And then from here we are moving backwards, press round in the back. I pull my coccyx down, at the same time I pull navel inside. And then vertebra to vertebra, make roll up. And again I meet here in the middle. Good. And bending forwards. Stand in this position, placing the arms on top of the pillow, but still having the weight on the back side with the pelvis moving forward with the pillow. And then pull the rounded back from the coccyx and navel and move up. Inhale. Then exhale. Placing the palms. Moving to the fronts. Inhale. And then pull the rounded back up. 2 more. Here, inhale, open the chest. Here, exhale, navel on sides, neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Here, inhale, moving forward, still having a little bit weight at the pelvis. And then, coccyx down, navel on side, full rounded back, and going up. 1 last time, inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. You can do the same with the ball. That's why I told you that you can use the ball. And then place once again your arms here up. Now open your chest, bend a little bit further, open your hips also. And then exhale, move forward with your elbows and backwards with your chest. Two more. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, moving backwards. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. And over here, very slowly sit on top of your heels with the sit bones. Vertebra to vertebra up. Open the chest. Good. Straighten your arms. Bend to the right sides. Relax everything. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down to the front. Vertebra to vertebra up. Once again, with an inhale, raise your arms up. Bend to the left. Exhale. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop to the front. And very slowly roll up vertebra to vertebra in the sitting. Make an inhale. And then just move your shoulders, opening your chest. 2 more. One last time, shoulders stay deep, the head to the right. Other people agree, so you can also make a little bit movements with your shoulder to pull your shoulders into the ground. Good. With an inhale, come back, and with an exhale to the left side. Either stay like this or move your shoulder. And 4, and 3, and 2. And 1. With an inhale, we're coming back in the middle, raising the arms up. And with an exhale, we are pushing them down, we are placing them either in front of your chest or in front of your face. If you need to read your intention one more time, you can open your eyes and read it. If you can just take this moment for just thinking about it, just feeling it, not thinking, let's feel it more. Grounding it inside of your chest, inside of your heart area. Moving through your vertebra down, and then again up. Just try to feel how these words are really feeling inside of you. If you need to, open your eyes, breathe once again, then close your eyes and take a small moment just to feel it and to ground it inside of your body. If you don't need to read, just stay with the closed eyes and take a small moment just to be there. With your feelings, with your words, grounding them down. So take this moment and don't forget to breathe. When I move my body, I go inside of myself and I connect with my inner self with love and appreciation. I really want it for myself. To know the answers, to feel where should I go and where should I fly, to be open to the opportunities which are coming my way. I want to be alive. I want to flow. I want to be always connected with my inner self. And I'm here to be with myself. I will keep a silence. You can think about your intention just for several more seconds. Now make an inhale, open your arms. With an exhale, hug yourself, really hug yourself as if you were your best friend or your loving partner. And just try to hug yourself with all the ones which you have inside of you. Give yourself love, give yourself tenderness, appreciation, support. You deserve this all. And you have that all inside of you. Definitely. just say the word for yourself. Say thank you to yourself and your body for this practice. Make an inhale. And I would like to thank you for this practice. It was beautiful for me as well. So because I'm not only doing the practices like also for like to give them away, but also to like to stay for a moment also for myself on the end at least, because of course all the guidances which I give for you, so that you know how to do the exercises in a proper way, filling all the muscles which you need, and also first to when practicing further. So how to move further also the currents inside of your body, with the construction of the body, with the bones, with the muscles, with the bones, like with everything what you need for moving in a healthy way and also with a pleasure. So hope that you have a good time. We are a little bit late, but I think it's Sunday, that's okay. And I want to wish you a very nice day. I want to send you also my gratitude, my love, which I have also inside, and I really hope that you have a great day, that also your intention, which you said, for this practice will work also further with you. And anytime when you walk, when you wash the dishes, when you clean your space, when you do whatever you do, if you have an intention, try always to think about it. So when I do this, I'm deepening down my intention. When I wash my dishes, how I feel inside. I want to reconnect to this feeling. Yeah? When I'm walking around, I want to reconnect. So for example, for me this reconnection is very much important. That's why I'm giving you this example. But of course you can work with yours. Have a beautiful day. I'm very happy that you were here with me. And we'll see us next week. Have a good day. You're very welcome, Cornelia. You can always watch it again in the real sentence. Thank you for being here.